So today I'm going to go over a few of the beauty products I receive from Sephora Playbox. Some of them I really enjoy and some of them I don't. This is like a collection of a bunch of the boxes I received. It's not just the past month. Some of them are items from previous months, and then on top of that, my dog ate a lot of it, so I don't have some of the products, or I just don't remember them, or I used them once and I didn't like them, so I won't be going over those, but I will be going over the ones I extremely like and the ones I just could not stand, so that I remember. So the first product I'm going to go over is my favorite for my hair. It's the Verb Sea Spray. It smells amazing and it makes my hair feel so soft, and it makes it a lot easier. It seems to dry a lot faster when I use it. I don't know if that's what it's supposed to do, but it's kind of like a texturizer, so it makes my hair stay wavy a lot longer because I have extremely straight hair. So, and it doesn't hold that well. And by the way, when I do these reviews, it's over my personal preference and my skin type, my hair type, so it might not work for you, and some items might work better for you than what they did with me. The next one is another hairspray, which is the Caviar Anti-Aging. It smells really good too, and it kind of works like the Verb. It makes my hair a lot more voluminous. I use it almost every day because, once again, I have extremely straight hair and it's flat as a board. So I use it trying to get some volume. That's my dog whining over, I don't know. The next product I'm going to use is actually a skincare, and it's the Lancer The Method Polish. And it's kind of like an exfoliating. It has like scrub beads in it. And it seriously helps me out so much because I have super textured acne prone skin, and it just smooths everything out for the next day for me to use again, for better landing for all the makeup I use. Another face product that actually did not come from the Sephora Playbox, but I got it in a goodie bag because I spend so much money at Sephora. This is the Rose Face Mask. I don't know if you can see that well, the lighting's really bad. But, oh my gosh, I use this after I exfoliate and clean everything. And I let it sit there for about 5 minutes and I rinse it off, and my face feels so smooth and so soft. And it makes it I use it at night, so I wake up and my skin feels a lot more refreshed than before. Another item I am going to go over is very used because I really like it. It's the Belief Hungarian Water Essence. I use it right before I put on makeup. It's kind of like a moisturizer in a way. It's water-based, so it's a lot more liquidy than a normal moisturizer, which I kind of like because the creamy ones seem to build up on my skin, and I prefer the water-based ones. And it makes my makeup go so smoother. It actually I use less foundation when I use it, and it helps me out because it saves me money because I get to keep the extra foundation products. Next is this is a skin booster. This is what you apply right before your makeup, and it's the Makeup Forever, and it works so well. I've only used it a couple times, but I really enjoy it so far, and it doesn't really have a smell, so your face won't have a weird smell, because some things just give off a weird scent when it comes to moisturizers and skin boosters, and I just don't like the way I can smell my face afterwards, especially since I work at night and I work kind of outside and I sweat really bad, so it helps out a lot. The next product I'm going to go over is the Boscia, I don't know how to pronounce that, the Charcoal Makeup Melter. I will admit, it's an oil. It's basically like coconut oil. To me, that's what it feels like. You just scoop it and put it on your face. It removes all of your makeup, and it removes it so nicely. My only complaint about this is it smells really weird. And so does a lot of their other products. I received their charcoal pore pudding, and it smells really bad. It has a very off-putting smell, and it kind of makes me want to not use the products and try more products from them, simply due to the scent that these give off. And you can definitely smell this one on your skin for the rest of the night or day, depends when you removed your makeup, you can smell it, and it's just, I don't know, it could be just me, I just don't like the smell personally. It's just a weird smell. But it does remove makeup really well, which is why I still kind of use it. But yeah. And the face pudding, I've used it every day for a week just to see if it made a transformation in my skin. And honestly, I know a lot of people have really good experiences with this brand, but I just didn't. I don't know if it's my skin tone. Once again, I have very oily, acne prone skin. Sometimes I get really dry around my nose, but it just didn't really make a difference. It could work for you, but for my skin tone, if you have the similar one, it might not work for you. Next, I'm going to go over the actual makeup products I received, and I am in love with most of them. Actually, I'm in love with all of them. So, the first is this Trestique, I think. It's the Mini Highlight Stick. It is very pigmented. This is very used, but I will try my best to do a swatch, and you can see how shimmery that is. And it just glides on, no problem. I'm actually not wearing highlighter today, or I would like compare it, but I forgot. That's okay. But this is extremely pigmented. This is the color, what is this color? Maldives Luminescent. It is super pigmented, super creamy. It is kind of difficult to blend, I will give it that. If you kind of like apply but with just the stick, it kind of just looks like a straight line, and I have to blend it out with my finger because brushes just don't seem to work. So blend it out with your fingers, but it is so amazing, so creamy, so pigmented. It is a very shimmery and stunning highlight, and I highly recommend this. Next is going to be the Hourglass Foundation Stick, the Vanish Seamless Finish Foundation Stick, to be more clear. I have the color Shell. I'm not really sure how they knew my skin tone, but seriously, this shit is the bomb. I'm pretty sure, if I remember right, it is a $46 for the entire, like the large stick, and I think it's honestly worth it. I'm probably gonna be my next purchase at Sephora. It is so amazing. You don't need a lot of product, so the money is honestly worth it. It applies so nicely, it blends so nicely, it covers all of my pores, I have a lot of freckles and a lot of redness, and it covers all of that so seamlessly. Seamless, but so amazing. I highly recommend this item. The next is one of my favorite products that I used even before that I got it in the box. It is the Kat Von D Lock-It Concealer, and just hold up. It is so wonderful. I love this stuff. This is one of the best concealers I've ever used. I've tried multiple concealers. I'm not gonna name off brands to hate anyone, but this concealer is my favorite. I just don't like it. It lightens the areas you need to. It covers what you need to. It's very, very, very full coverage, and it corrects everything I need to correct. And that's what I need in a concealer, is something that corrects all the problems. And I'm obsessed with it. I use it every day. Even the sample one, I use my normal size. I'm obsessed with them. The next item is a primer, and it is my favorite primer, which is the Professional Primer. I can't even explain how amazing I'm using it right now. And I don't know if you can tell, but my pores are so deep, so large. I have like a million on my face, and I've tried so many primers to cover it so my makeup like lays flat and not filling in the pores, and it looks just a hot mess. And this is the only one that does it. I do like the Smashbox primer, just the clear one. It works really well, especially when my skin gets drier in the winter. But when it comes to like my pores and when pores get even larger in the summer because it's hot, this is my go-to for the summertime. You will not regret if you buy this. And that's if you have really large pores, I guess. If you have pores and your foundation is just not laying right, this is what you need. There is another really good primer that you can use that Urban Decay makes. I can't remember what it is called. I had a sample of it a few weeks ago and it did work very nicely. I also have been told the Fenty Beauty from Rihanna's new makeup line, her primer is also amazing. From what I heard, I actually got a sample from it 2 days ago at Sephora, so I'm very excited to use that as well. But when it comes to pores, this is what you need. The next thing I'm going to go over is extremely beat to hell because my dog got into my box. Like I said, she got into one of my boxes and this happened to be in it. Luckily, she didn't reach product. It's just the outside. But anyways, this is It Cosmetics Superhero Mascara. I've never heard of It Cosmetics until maybe a week before I received this, and I just kept hearing these really amazing reviews about this company I've never even heard of or used, and so I was really excited to get it into the box this couple months ago. And it's very funny because like the Sephora Play boxes come with a little pamphlet to explain how to use the products and why were put there in the first place. And in the how to apply, it says please apply lightly, which I thought was a bit insane because if you don't know how to apply mascara, why are you getting a Sephora Play box? And why are you telling me how to apply mascara? I know how. I've been doing it for years. And after I read it, I thought that they were insane, so I was like, whatever. I applied it, and oh my gosh, there is so much product even in this little sample, and it comes off super thick. I'll open it for you, and yeah, I always have to wipe off the excess, but it has so much just on this little one, and it applies so nicely. I have to scrape it clean almost before I can even apply it. Just like so much goes on, and I usually, even then, I have to use a clean mascara one just to wipe off the excess, especially on the lower lash line lashes. This stuff is amazing. I can't remember the price of the full bottle of this, but whatever it is, it's worth it. It is extremely worth it. And one of my favorite mascaras that I've ever used is the Tarte Maneater, and I was like, nothing can top this. And this is in the running. It honestly is amazing, and I highly recommend this. You won't regret it if you buy it. You really won't. I'm actually wearing it today. Obviously, these are not my real lashes. If this made my lashes look like this just normally, I think I would die if I had that. But I'm really looking forward to trying the Urban Decay's Troublemaker. But before, this is the mascara to get. The last two makeup products I will be going over. Weird. My dog's being crazy. Is the Bare Minerals liquid lipstick. I'm not really sure what it's actually called, but this is the color in Swag, and it is matte. It is so pretty. It's very close to the lip color I'm wearing right now. One downfall about sample sizes is the applicators for their liquid lipsticks are very weird. But I'll do a swatch real quick. So pretty. It's very mauve colored, and I'm obsessed with that color for some reason. It just looks very good with my skin tone considering I'm so pale, but it's super pigmented and it's very long lasting. And it's very, very velvety, creamy kind of formula, so it just applies very nicely. You don't need a lot of product. It's amazing. And then the next lip product I will be going over is the Kat Von D Everlasting Liquid Lipstick, which is a guilty pleasure of mine. And this is the color Lovesick that I received. I already have about 20 others of these, but this color is way more pink And if you like pinks, but not, it's like a muted pink. So if you're not really into super bright pinks, this is your color. It is so pretty. And that's, well, there's 3 more products I would like to go over. And they are these little fragrances that you get when you get the Sephora Play. And I just want to go over especially the Marc Jacobs Daisy. I'm obsessed with the smell. It smells so amazing. Every time I wear this, my boyfriend's like, you smell so good. And it's this Marc Jacobs Daisy. I'm obsessed with it. It smells amazing. It does smell like daisies. I know that's very cliche that it's named after what it smells like, but it does, and it smells amazing. The next smell I'm going to go over is the Atelier Cologne in orange. I can't pronounce these words. I'm not that equipped. And this one is not a spray. It's like one of the ones that you dab on your wrists. And I do have a strong opinion about this. It smells like oranges. I know it says orange right there, and I just, in my mind, I wasn't expecting it to smell like oranges, and it does. It smells straight up like oranges. And not the good kind. It smells like orange peels that have been sitting in the garbage for about a week. That's a personal opinion, and I'm sorry, but this smell's just not kicking it for me. Not my style. And I have actually yet to try this one, so I'm very excited to smell it for the first time with you guys. It is the Dolce & Gabbana Light Blue. Oh my gosh. That smells gorgeous. It smells like I'm like living in France by the beach in France. It smells so good. I'm obsessed. This is my new favorite smell. Try out these fragrances. They're really good. You should really try the Sephora Play Box. They're amazing. They're only $10 a month. And you get all this stuff. I guess it's not necessarily free, but you get all this stuff that you can try before you purchase the larger, the larger version of them. And it's honestly worth it because I've found so many things that I've liked so far. So many products that I'm so excited to go buy the full version of. And I feel like there's not enough videos that go over just smaller products that most people just go over, like palettes and foundations. And I mean, yes, I went over like a few makeup products, but it's very hard to find videos that just go over the little things like your skincare or hair care, or primers even. So I just thought I would give you guys a little information on all the products that I have received that I like. And I mean, you can always tell me what you've discovered, so like we can tell each other, because it's so great to like learn new products from one another. And there's Mara just being cute in the corner, and that's all I really have to say. Thanks.